Hello, friends. I'm still not Jim Nance. I'm Kurt Berglund, and this is a replay of the 2019 National League Wildcard game with one change. First, let's recap the teams that were involved in the game. The Milwaukee Brewers were 81-81 and just squeaked into that last playoff spot. As a result, they traveled to Washington to play the 93-69 Washington Nationals in the one-game wild card playoff. The opposing pitchers in that game were Woodruff and Max Scherzer. Now, you've heard me talk on my channel many times about heads exploding when the real-life lineups, when the as-played lineups are not used. Well, I care about the cranial health of this entire nation, and I don't want heads exploding on my conscience. So, we are going to have the Nationals with their as-played lineup. But we're going to make one change to the Brewers lineup, and that is we are going to insert a healthy Christian Yelich into the batting order and on the roster. I've made a cut. Tyrone Taylor is gone for the game. He was the addition to replace Yelich, who broke his kneecap in September and was out for the remainder of the push for the playoffs and the wild card game. So, what I like to do with my baseball sims is to test something that's different. I want to learn something from the sim. I want the sim to have an opportunity to teach me something that I didn't already know. And what we're going to test today is if Yelich would have made a difference. Now, of course, our sample size is way too small, and we won't know for sure what would have happened, but the sim should give us a glimpse into what happened. And that's why I'm such a fan of sims, to see what might have gone differently, not what would have happened if we did everything the same. As a result, the relief pitchers might be different than they were in real life. I don't understand that either. I gotta be honest with you. All of the variables have changed, so that means all of the substitutions are changing as well. We got to go with what we have, and that's what we're going to do. Should be fun. We're using the Fall Classic Baseball Cards and Dice simulation. Let's go to the starting lineups. For the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, leading off, and this is a lineup that I have created, but was one that was used often by Craig Counsell during the 2019 season. So it may have been what he chose to use had Yelich been healthy. Leading off in center field, it's Lorenzo Cain. Batting second and doing the catching, Yasmani Grandal. Christian Yelich will bat third, and he'll play right field. Eric Thames will bat fourth. He'll play first base. Ryan Braun will bat fifth in left field. Mike Moustakas will bat sixth and play third base. Keston Hiura will bat seventh and play second. Orlando Arcia will bat eighth and play shortstop, and Brandon Woodruff will bat ninth and do the pitching. On the 2019 season, Woodruff was 11-3 in 22 starts for the Brewers. He will have a fatigue number of 27 in this game. For the homestanding Nationals, here is their real as-played lineup against Woodruff on this day. Trey Turner leads off at short. Adam Eaton will bat second in right field. Anthony Rendon will bat third at third base. Juan Soto will bat fourth in left field. Howie Kendrick will bat fifth at first base. Asdrubal Cabrera will bat sixth and play second base. Kurt Suzuki will bat seventh and catch, and Victor Robles will bat eighth and play center field. And on the mound will be Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer had 27 starts in 2019, and he was plagued with back trouble down the stretch. 11-7 was his record. and he will have a fatigue number of 29 in this ball game. I think we're ready to go. Scherzer finishing his warm-up pitches. First, we're going to see what kind of stuff Scherzer and Woodruff have today. We'll roll Scherzer first, and he's an 11. That gives him B stuff, or average stuff. And we'll roll for Mr. Woodruff. He will have C stuff, we rolled a 15 for him. So he will have less than his usual. All right, so here we go. We're ready to go with Lorenzo Cain stepping into the batter's box, and the lights are on in Washington. The pitch to Cain. Hey, struck him out, and one gone in the first for Milwaukee. We're underway. Grandal stands in against Scherzer. Max went 4 innings in this game in real life before departing. Got to catch an ice mile gas. It's a 53 range check. There we go. There's our chart. 52 is a range check for Rendon. His range is a 9. He makes that play. And there's 2 down. Keeps it from going down into the corner. Grandal grounds out to Rendon, and there's 2 outs in the first. And here comes the aforementioned Mr. Yelich. Pitch from Scherzer is a line out right back at Scherzer, and that will be 3 outs and retire the Brewers in a 1-2-3 top of the first. Go to the bottom of the first. No score in our National League Wildcard replay of 2019. Woodruff will face Turner, Eaton, and Rendon. The pitch. Ground ball, Moustakas. Mike's got it and throws to Thames for 1 out. Now it's Eaton, the Nationals right fielder. The pitch. Base hit. Eaton goes to right field. Base hit for him. He's on. And they might send him. Let's see what they decide to do. Woodruff, the stretch, checks Eaton. Long pause. The pitch home to Rendon. He's not going. It's a base hit for Rendon. There goes Eaton. It's hit into right field. Yelich throws it into second. Eaton goes to third, and there's Nationals at the corners in the bottom of the first with only 1 out. Well, that's an interesting how do you do. Well, I guess they won't get anybody up yet, but first and third, bottom of the first. Infield will play back for 2. Pitch to Soto is a blank. Single 1-4. No. 18. Hit to center. Cain is going to make the catch. Eaton will tag. Outfielder's assist rating, that would be Cain. Cain. He is an A2, but Eaton is fast. Going at D6, anything but 1, and Eaton's going to score on the sacrifice fly, and he does. So Soto brings home the first run of the game on a sacrifice fly, and Rendon holds it first. It's Kendrick with 2 outs. Woodruff for the chance to get out of it with minimal damage. Hey, struck him out, and that does get him out of it. So we've played 1, and it's 1-0 Nationals in our replay. So we go to the second, and Scherzer will face Thames, Braun, and Moustakas. Pitch from Max to Thames, and this is trouble. It's going to get over Robles' head. And one hop the wall. Look at Thames going. Nobody knew he had those kind of wheels. And he's going to third. The relay from Turner to Rendon is not in time. It's a leadoff triple for the Brewers' first baseman, and that'll bring up Braun. Nationals infield is back. Scherzer the stretch. The pitch to Ryan Braun. Ground ball Rendon. He's going to hold, and Braun is out at first. Now it's Moustakas. Scherzer the stretch. The pitch to Moose. Blank. He walked him. First and third for the Brewers now, and Hura comes to the plate. They're going to play back for 2. Arcia on deck. Scherzer the stretch. The pitch to Custon. Okay, so 32 we have a plus. We go to Scherzer, we have an out. We have an 18. And that's hit to center, which is Victor Robles' country. Robles' arm is S0. All right, and Thames is an average runner. All right, so, wow. Well, you can't really send him on that either. So he's going to hold. So with 2 outs, it'll be Arcia. I don't know. I'm not feeling very adventurous on those base paths, but Thames is average runner, and Robles has a gun. So it's Arcia with Thames at third, Moustakas at first, and 2 outs now. Woodruff's in the on deck circle. The pitch, and we've got an error check. So we're gonna re-roll. 22. We have an exotic error chart. And Trey Turner His error number is a 4, so it is going to be an exotic error. Shortstop exotic error. Runners on first and third. Real bad throw to second base by the shortstop. one scores, so an E6 is going to bring home Thames. We're tied at 1, but other tries to score on the center fielder, see outfielder assist chart. All right, the outfield assist chart's right here. S-arm throws out runner 1 to 5, 6 is safe. So Moustakas is going all the way from first base. Robles uncorks his throw, and he's safe. Unbelievable. So, an error by Turner. I don't know how far Arcia gets. I'm going to move him up a base on the throw from Robles to get Moustakas at the plate. So Arcia moves to second. It doesn't really say how far he gets, but we're going to put him at second with 2 outs. Brewers lead 2-1 on a goofy play. So let's recap what happened. With runners at first and third, Thames was at third, Moustakas was at first. There were 2 outs. Arcia hit a ball to short. Turner threw the ball to second to force Arcia, but it went over Cabrera's head very wildly and into right center. Thames scored easily, and Moustakas came all the way around from first base. Robles tried to throw him out with a Hail Mary to the plate to Kurt Suzuki, but it was late, and Moustakas was safe. Arcia went to second on the throw, and now it's Woodruff with the Brewers having a 2-1 lead on a crazy exotic error. Scherzer, disgusted with the whole proceeding, the stretch and the pitch to Woodruff. And it's a base hit for Woodruff. All right, so this ball goes to left field. Outfielder assist rating, so that's Soto. And Soto's arm is an A0. And Arcia is an average runner. So 1-3, they're going to get Arcia at the plate. He's being waved. And they got him. Soto's throw to Suzuki is in time. He puts the tag on Arcia, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get 2 runs on 2 hits and leave Woodruff at first. So after 1.5, we got the makings of a wild one. It's 2-1 in Washington. 2-1 Brewers right now. In the bottom of the second, it'll be Cabrera, Suzuki, and Robles coming up. Pitch to Cabrera is an error check. .52 is hit to third. That's Moustakas. There's no way his number is a 15. It's not. And Moustakas makes the play to Thames for out number 1 in the second. Now it's Suzuki. Woodruff winds and delivers. That's a blank. That's going to be a ground ball, Arcia. He throws to Thames, and there's 2 down. Now it's Robles. On deck, Scherzer. Line out right at Woodruff. That retires the side. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 Milwaukee. Top of the order for the Crew in the third, Kane, Grandal, and Yelich against Scherzer. Hit to right, Eaton under it, and 1 down. Now it's Grandal. Big first half for Yasmani. Second half, not so much. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's number 2 for Max. 2 gone in the third, and now it's Yelich. Base hit, Yelich. He's on with 2 outs. Now it's Thames. Scherzer the stretch, checks Yelich, the pitch home. Hey, struck him out for out number 3. So, almost sent Yelich, but tough to get a lead off Scherzer. The score after 2.5. Brewers 2, Nationals 1. Scherzer will lead off. Then the top with Turner and Eaton for the Nats. The pitch. Base hit for Max. Now it's Turner. Woodruff, the stretch, and the delivery. Ground ball, Moustakas. Moose goes to Hura for 1. The relay to Thames, not in time. Turner beats the wrap. Scherzer's retired on a 5-4 fielder's choice. Turner's safe at first. And that'll bring up Eaton. So Eaton's up. Turner's at first. There's 1 man out. Woodruff the stretch. Turner's trying for the jump. He gets the jump, and Grandal has a weak arm, so Turner's going to be safe regardless. Stolen base for Turner. He's in scoring position now with Eaton. Still at the plate, Adams 1 for 1 with a run scored. 1 out. Turner at second. The pitch. Base hit, Eaton. To right field. Yelich gloves it. He's up with the throw, but it's cut off, and Turner scores the second Nationals run. We got a 2-2 game. Now Eaton's at first. Rendon is up. 1 out, bottom of the third. Rendon 1 for 1. Woodruff the stretch. The pitch to Rendon. Hit by pitch -1. Doesn't matter. Okay, missed him. Ground ball, Hura. Does he have a strong arm? No, he's got a weak arm. I could have answered that for you. He goes to Arcia for 1. And the relay to Thames is not in time, so they retire Eaton on the 4-6 fielder's choice, but Rendon is safe at first now. And it's Soto at the plate. Soto drove in the first run for the Nationals. It's 2-2. It's a 2-2 game. We're in the bottom of the third. The pitch to Soto. Boy, Woodruff is just barely escaping disaster on the C column. Ground ball, Arcia. He throws to Thames, and that retires the side. So Woodruff is somehow keeping the team in it. The Nationals get 1 on 2 hits and leave 1. After 3, we're tied at 2. It's 2-2. That means it's ballet time, everybody. A little nutcracker action. Get on your toes. It's a 2-2 game. For the Brewers in the 4th, it's Braun, Moustakas, and Hura coming up. Righty, lefty, righty. Braun is 0 for 1. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 for Scherzer. 1 gone in the 4th. Now it's Moustakas. Walked and scored in the 2nd. Scherzer winds and delivers. Hey, struck him out. 5 now for Scherzer, and it'll be Hura with 2 outs and nobody aboard. And I think I can guess what's going to happen. Keston strikes out about a third of the time on a good day. The pitch. Nope. Well, I have to sit down. It's a base hit for Mr. Hura, and with 2 outs, he's aboard, and here comes Arcia. On deck is Woodruff. Arcia reached on a wild play in the 2nd that tied the game. The pitch. He walks him. And walking Arcia is not easy. I can tell you that. So, Hura moves up to 2nd. Woodruff is up now. They could hit for him and get him out of there. Hmm. 2-2 ball game, top of the fourth. You got a C pitcher going. 2 outs. Lead run in scoring position. Yeah, I'm going to let him bat. I'm going to let him bat. 267 average. Woodruff can handle the stick. Just ask Clayton Kershaw. The pitch. Nope. Hey, struck him out, and that'll retire the side. Scherzer strikes out the side. Brewers leave 2. After 3.5, we got a 2-2 game. Woodruff out for inning number 4. It's Kendrick, Cabrera, and Suzuki. Righty switch righty. Kendrick 0 for 1. Woodruff winds and delivers. Base hit. That's going to get the Brewer bullpen going. Yeah, but who? Taylor Williams starts to throw. Well, I don't know. Targera and Brent Suter will start to throw. Cabrera comes to the plate with Kendrick at first. Woodruff the stretch. Cabrera's 0 for 1. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and that's a big one for Woodruff. Number 2 on the day for him. 1 gone in the 4th. Now it's Suzuki. Infield at double play depth. Woodruff the stretch, and the pitch, and ground ball, Arcia. To Hira for 1. The relay from Hira to Thames, not in time. Kendrick retired on the 6-4 fielder's choice. Suzuki beats the rap at first, as improbable as that seems. And Robles comes to the plate with Scherzer moving to the on-deck circle. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. The pitch. 54 chart. Chart 54. Where are you? Where are you, chart 54? All right. Runner on first. We're down here. Lead runner picked off if catcher Grandal's arm. One to 2 and they get him. They caught him. Yasmani Grandal picks off Kurt Suzuki at first base, and that will retire the side. Yikes. If Yasmani Grandal is picking somebody off, man, that should be like go home now time for Suzuki. Okay, top of the 5th. Scherzer will face Kane, Grandal, and Yelich in the top of the 5th. We're tied at 2. The Nationals did not score in the 4th. They had 1 hit and left none. Scherzer's stamina is at 29. He's faced 18 batters so far. The pitch to Kane. Base hit, Lorenzo Kane. Brewers leadoff man is on. That'll bring up Grandal. Now the Nationals are going to start action in their bullpen, and it's going to be Strasburg, who came in, of course. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Strasburg starts to throw in the bullpen. Grandal is up. And he walked him. That's ball 4. 2 on now for the Brewers with nobody out. And Yelich comes to the plate. Strasburg isn't ready yet. Scherzer in a jam. Nobody out. 1 for 2 for Yelich. On deck is Thames. Infield at double play depth. The pitch to Christian. Uh-oh. No. Not gone. No. Not gone. Ground ball, Rendon. His arm is average. Rendon goes to Cabrera for 1. The relay not in time. So Yelich beats the rap at first. Grandal is retired 5-4, and Kane moves to third. There's Brewers at the corners with 1 out, and now it's Thames. Now do you go get Scherzer, there's first and third. He's up second in the fifth. They're going to play the infield in on Thames and leave Scherzer in. Big moment in the ball game. Kane at third, Yelich at first. The pitch. That's nothing. That's an out. The infield is in. Thames is a left-handed batter. And it gets through for a base hit. It gets past Kendrick into right field because he was playing in. Kane scores from third. Yelich gonna go to third, and it's 3-2 Brewers thanks to a single by Eric Thames through the drawn-in infield. Now it's Braun coming up. Might be Scherzer's last batter. Brewers at the corners, one out. Infield in again. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Braun goes down for strikes for the second time. That's 7 strikeouts for Scherzer. And here's Moustakas. Oh for 1 for Mike. The pitch. Hey, struck him out and gets out of it. Wow. Brewers get 1 on 2 hits and leave 2. But they could have had so much more. Strikeouts by Braun and Moustakas get him out of it. We're halfway through. It's 3-2 Milwaukee. That's going to end Scherzer's day because he's going to be hit for. Woodruff is on a very short leash. Guerra and Suter are ready in the bullpen. Strasburg finishing heating up in the Nationals bullpen. He will be the next pitcher. The pinch hitter for Scherzer is unknown at this point because Scherzer is in the on-deck circle. Robles up, 0 for 1. Woodruff winds and delivers. Opted up. Under it is Grandal. He throws away the mask, and there's 1 down. Now we go to the pitcher's spot, and Scherzer calmly walks back to the dugout. And Dave Martinez is going to send up a pinch hitter. And it's going to be Gerardo Parra to bat for Scherzer. On deck is Trey Turner. Woodruff. The pitch. Hit to right. Yelich. 2 down. And now Turner. This is Woodruff's 19th batter. The pitch. Kane in center. Calling, taking, and that ends the 5th. So Woodruff completes his 5th inning of work. It's 3-2 Milwaukee as we go to the 6th. The new Nationals pitcher will be Steven Strasburg. He was 18-6 in 2019. He'll face Hura, Arcia, and Woodruff, or a pinch hitter, but let's see what kind of stuff he's got. He has A stuff. He's bringing it. Good news for Nationals fans. All right, so it's Hura first, then Arcia, then Woodruff, or a pinch hitter. Pitch to Keston. 54, Chart, where are you? 54, Chart, where are you? 10. Wilder, Chart. Popped up. Rendon down the line. Drops it. Yikes. That's an E5. Hura gets another chance. Strasburg gives Rendon a long look. And here's the pitch to Hura. Ballpark check. Nationals Park. We're going to re-roll. It's a 5. And he uncorks it. Hura launches it to center, and it's going to get over Robles' head. Keston cruises into second base with a double. And with nobody out, the Brewers have something going. Now it's Arcia. We're in the 6th. It's 3-2 Milwaukee in our replay of the 2019 National League Wildcard game. Strasburg with Woodruff standing in the on-deck circle. Strasburg the stretch and the pitch. Hey, struck him out. One gone. That's going to do it for Woodruff. Craig Counsell calls him back to the dugout. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Trent Grisham is going to bat for Woodruff. Left-handed batter, hit .231 in 2019. Strasburg the stretch, checks Hura at second. The pitch to Grisham. Hey, struck him out. That's gone, and now Kane will face Strasburg. Hura still at second. It's 3-2 Milwaukee in the top of the 6th, and there's 2 men out. Kane wants to deliver that insurance run. The pitch. Hit to center. This is Robles. And that will retire the side in the 6th. So Brewers don't score. They get a hit. They leave one. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's 3-2 Milwaukee. New pitcher coming on for the Brewers. It is Brent Suter. He has B stuff. And he will face Eaton, Rendon, and Soto in the 6th. Trying to bridge it to Josh Hader. Ground ball, Arcia. And there's one down in the Nationals 6th. Now it's Rendon. He's 1 for 2. Rendon grounds it to Hura. Keston's up with it and throws to Thames for 2 down. And now Soto with 2 outs and nobody aboard in the bottom of the 6th. Nats down a run. The pitch. Base hit, Soto. He's on with a single, and that'll bring up Kendrick with 2 outs. And that's going to do it for Suter. Here comes Craig Counsell. He wants Guerra. And more action. The Brewer bullpen will follow as Alex Claudio and Freddie Peralta start to throw. Lefty-righty double-barrel action just the way I like it. Kendrick up to face the righty Guerra. Guerra 9-5 with 3 saves, 72 games. He has ace stuff today. See how he does with him. Ground ball Moustakas. He goes to Hura the short way to retire Soto and the Nationals in the 6th. We go to the 7th. 3-2 Milwaukee. We're going to go right down to the wire with this game. Strasburg out for his 2nd inning of work. He'll face Grandal, Yelich, and Thames. Grandal 0 for 2. The pitch walked him. We're in the 7th. Yelich coming up. More action in the Nationals bullpen now. Boy. They're going to go with Rodney and Doolittle. Lefty-righty double-barreled action of their own. Yelich up. 1 for 3. The pitch. Popped it up. Under it is Cabrera, and he takes it for out number 1. Now it's Thames, 2 for 3, triple, run scored, RBI. Big day for Eric. Grandal still at first, Strasburg the stretch, and the pitch. Hey, struck him out. Number 3 for Strasburg. And now Braun, 0 for 3. Pitch to Brawny is hit to left and ape. Soto to the track, to the wall. It's gone. Ryan Braun with a home run, and somebody better give me a shot of penicillin, because that ball is gonorrhea. 5-2 Brewers in the 7th. Moustakas 0 for 2 with a walk. Pitch from Strasburg. Hit to right, toward the line. On the run is Eaton, and he gets there for out number 3. But the Brewers, on a 2-run bomb by Braun, may have just punched their ticket to Los Angeles. Bottom of the 7th coming. It's Cabrera, Suzuki, and Robles. Peralta and Claudio cooking in the Brewer bullpen. Cabrera's up. Guerra's pitch. Ground ball Arcia. He plants and throws to Thames, and there's one down in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's Suzuki. 0 for 2. Ground ball Moustakas. Mike throws to Thames for 2 down. And Robles with Strasburg standing in the on-deck circle, but nobody believes he'll bat. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and that retires the side. Guerra with 4 in a row. Big ones. We go to the 8th. It's 5-2 Milwaukee. Strasburg coming out for the 8th inning. Hura, Arcia, and Guerra, but Guerra won't bat. We're in the top of the 8th. Hura's got 2 hits. The pitch. 43-15. Ground ball Rendon. He throws to Kendrick for out number 1. RC up now. Error check. 51 on the error check. 25 is hit to short. That's Turner. And he makes the play for out number 2. And there's Guerra, and Guerra's day is done. Going to be a hitter for Guerra, and it's going to be Ben Gamel. Backup outfielder against Strasburg. 2 outs, nobody on. Line drive, center field, Robles, and that retires the side. So Strasburg goes 3 innings. Gives up 2 hits. He walks 1. He strikes out 3. He allows 2 runs, though. 2 big ones. Both earned and a home run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-2 Brewers. New pitcher coming. It's going to be Peralta. He will bat in the 9 spot. And Josh Hader starts to throw in the Brewer bullpen. He did not have a good game in the 2019 as played wildcard game. All right, pinch hitter to lead off for Strasburg against Peralta. Going to be Andrew Stevenson. Left-handed batting outfielder will pinch hit, lead off, Turner on deck, then Eaton. The pitch from Peralta. Braun, right in his tracks, makes the catch for out number 1. Now it's Turner. Trey is 0 for 3. He has scored a run. 54 chart 54. Where are you? Comebacker. Comebacker to Peralta. Checking his E rating. He's a 0. So we're good. He makes the play, and there's 2 down. Eaton. 2 for 3. 2 outs in the 8th. Nats down 3. The pitch. Chart 54. Where are you? Wilder chart. Popped it up. Down the first base line. Thames. Can he make the play? He dropped the ball. That gives Eaton another chance with 2 outs. Did the same thing that Rendon did a few innings ago. Pitch to Eaton. Hey, struck him out. Oh, we didn't roll for Peralta. He's got B stuff, doesn't matter. He strikes everybody out in that case. We go to the 9th. It's 5-2 Milwaukee. New pitcher coming on for the Nats. Be Hudson. Daniel Hudson the right-hander, will face Kane, Grandal, and Yelich, the top of the order. Ground ball, Rendon. He throws to Kendrick, and there's one out. Hudson has A stuff. Grandal coming now. Yelich on deck. Brewers would love some insurance. Hader heating up in the bullpen. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Second strikeout for Grandal, but he's walked twice. Scored a run. Yelich up. 2 outs in the ninth. Nobody on. The pitch to Christian. Error check. 51. That's a 14. That's a pitcher error check. The 15. He makes the play. It's a 1-2-3 ninth for Hudson. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Here comes Hader. Brewers lead 5-2. Meat of the order coming up for the Nats. Rendon, Soto, Kendrick. Hader will pitch, or will bat in the 9 spot. He has A stuff. That's going to be a problem for the Nats. Rendon up, Soto on deck, Kendrick to follow. Hey, struck him out, one gone. They're packing the bags for LA. Soto, 1 for 2, sac fly, the pitch. Hey, struck him out, 2 gone. Last chance saloon is Howie Kendrick. Hader the stretch, the pitch to Kendrick. Hey, struck out the side. Brewers win 5-2. The 2019 Wildcard game replay with Yelich, but interestingly enough, Yelich went 1 for 5, was not really a factor in the game. So, the line scores for the Brewers, 2 runs on 7 hits, and they committed 1 error. The Nats, 2 runs on 6 hits, and they committed 2 errors. Winning pitcher is Woodruff. Losing pitcher, Scherzer. And the save goes to Hader. Thank you for being with me. Love Fall Classic Baseball. More coming on my channel. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.